Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I thought it would be an idea today to look at some of the recent BeamNG teasers that have been put out by the devs, the latest version being 0.33, which is due to drop anytime soon. So the 0.32 update dropped on April 16th, and since then we've had a number of teasers giving us an idea of some of the updates that we expect for 0.33. Now the first of these was a tweet which was released on July 30th, and it showed a Gavro T-Series, the US spec version. Here's a slightly higher resolution image, but the thing that jumped out at me was this was a tri-axle tractor, which is pretty cool. I don't believe we have any tri-axles in the game currently. The thing I noticed here, and you guys can maybe keep me right about, is the hood ornament. It looks to me like a dinosaur. Was that already in the game? And I just haven't noticed it. There's something in this picture I hadn't noticed until I looked at the comments underneath the tweet, and it was this truck back here in the corner. Looks like a light duty rigid truck with some sort of tanker trailer on the back, and people have been suggesting that it is based on the Gavro D series. So there's a few things there that we can look forward to, and we'll get a little bit more information about these two vehicles as we go through the rest of the teasers. So about a month on from the last tweet, there was this one that dropped on August 29th on Teaser Thursday this time. So here's a higher resolution version, and what we can see here is in the background we've got a Mark 1 Pessima, which looks amazing with all this body kit. We're going to have carbon hoods. It looks like a big spoiler on the back and some sort of graphics on the side. I don't know about the Grunt brand, it's not one I'm familiar with. Is this a new fake brand? The Mark 1 Pessima looks amazing. Definitely see bits of Nissan Skyline in there. In the foreground, we have the Hirochi SBR4, and it has been heavily modified too. Different rear wing, carbon fiber hood, the splitter, a bit like the Pessima, and I think these are Nomi wheels. Again, I don't know if they're already in the game. They look really awesome, and we've got the side graphic as well. Now the interesting thing is, there's an additional tweet that came from BeamNG to say, disclaimer, we're adding a few new body parts. It's not a remaster. So we're not going to get these cars completely remastered, but it does look like we're going to be able to have street racing versions of these cars, and I think they look incredible. On September the 3rd, this video was released on Teaser Tuesday. I believe this is a similar tri-axle Gavro T-Series, which is doing these donuts, and I know the resolution is pretty low. It does look like we're going to have steerable axles back there, or at least one anyway. Now the secondary thing in this video, we're looking down on two dump trucks, and they are certainly trucks that don't feature in the game currently. They do remind me a lot of the Gavro Durham, but lots of people have been speculating that the blue truck with the tanker that we saw previously, this is the same truck cab, so a variant on the Gavro D series perhaps. And then on September the 10th, another tweet to say no gear too low, no hill too high, and if we have a look at the high resolution version, we can see that it is a serious off-roader. We've got this custom front bumper and bull bars, we've got these very knobbly and skinny off-road tires, we've got beefed up suspension, really serious side step, we've got the side exit raised exhaust, the roof rack on the top along with the spotlights, and heavy duty rear axle with dually wheels. Even the brackets that hold the antenna at the back are proper heavy duty. So to me, it looks like the middle part of the truck is definitely like a D series or maybe like a Gavro Roamer, and this front end looks absolutely mega. Certainly it reminds me of the Ford F750, so perhaps for doing some serious off-roading, particularly on Johnson Valley, and it looks like that's where this screenshot was taken. And last but not least, this video was released on 12th of September. This is showing a portion of the world editor, and what it's showing here is a piece of road, a new crossroad section being put in. So we can modify maps, we can change the number of lanes in different directions, alter the lane width, we can add sidewalks automatically, so this is really good for modders. We can change the width of the sidewalks and the heights and all that sort of stuff, and it seems to come in this kind of modular format where you have a crossroads with everything attached to it. It seems to be traffic lights built into it, and there's this part that kind of confuses me. It says pedestrian crossing parameters. I assume this just means the lines on the road to allow pedestrians to cross, unless of course we're going to get pedestrians being in the maps at some point in the future. There's information down here about arrow parameters. I can't read a lot of it. And also information about traffic signs as well. And as the video plays, you can see the adjustments are being made. And then this menu pops up where it looks like there's going to be a whole load of different features for the urban rural junctions, and there's also of course highway junctions. So that's what we know we're getting for BeamNG. But of course, as always, there's going to be a massive amount of new content and things that we are obviously not even privy to at the moment. So please consider subscribing to the channel now, because I'll be covering all of the content upon release. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Until the next one, take care.